Have you ever opened up an Excel workbook and then realized that this is going to take forever to open? So obviously there's something going on. The file is way too large. Why is it taking so long? Why is my spreadsheet so slow? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the top 3 things that are slowing down your workbook and how to fix it. All right, so the first thing that could be slowing down your workbook is excessive formatting or a lot of graphics. So things like charts, graphs, images, all of these things that look pretty, they're great, but use them in moderation. You don't want to have excessive formatting outside of the range that you're actually working in, and the more graphics and charts and graphs you put in there, the higher the memory is going to go, and it's going to be a slower workbook to recalculate and open. The other one that people don't really know about is called volatile functions. So let's take a look here. What is a volatile function? So a volatile function essentially is a formula that recalculates every single time that there's a change in the workbook, regardless of whether or not a target cell is impacted. So things like now, today, random, ran between, offset, indirect, these are all formulas that will recalculate every single time that there's a change. So you want to use these sparingly, and that will save you a lot of memory in your workbook. And the last one here, we're going to look at this set of data here, is the inefficient use of full column references. So if you're doing a sum of this range here, a lot of people may just do equals sum of column F. And that will give you the right number, but this is essentially calculating the value of every single cell, going all the way down to row 1,048,576. A more efficient way of doing that would be to use the trim range function within this, and we're going to do trim range column F, and this is going to be more efficient. And why is that? Let's take a look at what trim range actually does. So if we isolate this and just do the trim range function, you'll see it spills exactly what it's looking at, so you can see what the formula is actually calculating, and it only looks at the actual cells that have values. So when you nest this inside of a sum function like this, it's only going to try to get the sum of that range instead of every single cell in column F. Way faster, way more efficient.